I build out Facebook funnels for clients, and most of what I do is creating the right audiences for the right level of different interactions to get people talking. And more, I'm talking to my clients about how important it is for them to maintain really good activity in their email lists, really good activity in their Instagram and their Facebook. And I want to show you why, because what happens is people don't realize how important it is to have that activity going on and how it impacts the audiences or the people we're reaching. We don't just send out one ad. When we're building a range of ads to sell something, a service or a product, we don't just send out one or two ads. We send out a variety of different ads depending on where people are. We might have ads, which I'd call cold ads, that go to people who don't know you anymore. So those ones are going to be going to people who have never interacted with you. Now, we can do that two ways. We can do that with matching types of behaviors and things like that. I normally do what's called a broad match, which means that it's going to almost everybody, and I'm allowing Facebook to find them. And the other one's a lookalike, which means that Facebook uses all the data you've got and finds people like them. So the better your data, the better to find those people. And quite often when I'm doing it, if people haven't had great interactions on Facebook, if they're not sending out emails, that one there, that lookalike audience doesn't work because you don't have that information. Then when we get further down and it's warm audiences, we can do ones where we're targeting people who've engaged with your Facebook page the last 6 months, or people that have opened your emails for the last 6 months, or people that are interacting with your Instagram. And if you're not doing those things, it makes it really hard to get the right audience. So I wanted to just show you a little bit here. So if I wanted to, I could create a one on my website. So I've actually got a bunch here. And it's just going to come through and show you. So I can actually do things that is around things like people who've been to the website on a particular day, who've made a purchase or anything like that. And you can see it's using my pixel, which is a bit of code on my website. And I can do it for anyone that's been to my website. Or I can do different other things like different events, people who've viewed a particular pages. I can do people who've visited specific pages, people who've spent a lot of time on my website. You can do things on people who've bought. I'm running an event, so people who've bought, I can target those people or people who look like them. I can do all these different ways of targeting people, and each one of these gives me some more information. So we want to drive as many people to our website as possible and get that in there. And the way we do that is with ads, which is kind of creating this kind of symbiotic loop. Or it could be from using social media and other tools, sometimes like Google AdWords and things like that. So let's just go back to that customer audience. So the website is one way that we can do that. So one of the things we talk about when I'm working with clients is how to get more people onto your website. The second is with a customer list. So this is your email list. And we want to have a good one. If I've got people who've got trashy links on there, people that they've just bought a list, or if they've, which I don't recommend, they've bought a list or they're using a list that's out of date and it's got people that don't work on there, that list is not going to convert to sales because these people aren't engaged with you anyway. So there's obviously this. I'm going to leave these two behind because they don't actually interact. This one's these are tricky, so I'm just going to leave those behind. Here's our Instagram business profile. So our Instagram business profile and our Facebook page, we can do it on how often people have interacted with our page, but we can also do it on people that have messaged us, people that have saved an ad, people that have saved a post, people that have interacted with a post and commented on it. And they're all different levels. So that one and this one, the more we have engaging posts, the better the data and the better the information to help us send things out. And just this one over here too. If you don't have any of these, what we recommend is creating little videos like this one that helps push out the information to people. And then you can use that data to target people, because what we want to do is have people who are warm to us, people who are more interested in us, engage with us in some ways. And these are all ways of doing this. So if you're wanting to set up ads, but you don't have great activity on your Facebook page or Instagram page, you need to work on that. If you want to set up ads and you've got no one going to your website, you need to think of other things like SEO and stuff to help that happen. And if you're trying to set up ads and you want to have a really engaged list of people, you need to also look at how you're collecting emails to help that happen, because all of this helps you get a better audience for the people that we're going to target to get those all important connections, leads, and sales. It's not just about the ads, it's about all this as well. And that's really important to remember.